which will allow you to display that gallery. If they click on one of them, it will pop up into an overlay on the screen, and then they can click through and see the slideshow that way.
Okay.
But that means that any photo that you upload on that given page ends up in that gallery and ends up in that slideshow.
Okay. And every page that you upload to has its own gallery in WordPress.
Right. Each page has a separate gallery.
So up at the top, when you choose gallery, you're looking at the gallery for just that page. When you choose media library, you're looking at all the media for the whole site.
Everything has been uploaded.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So go ahead. I've got the camera running.
Okay. I'll just simply pick Youth Exchange for lack of a better place to potentially throw a gallery.
Pick the visual editor.
I'm just resizing a little bit. I prefer working on the visual editing side because it gives me a better view of what the various buttons I have are.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted to put a slideshow in here down toward the bottom or wherever, find wherever you want to start putting the photos in.
See, right after.
And then
Yeah, go ahead. Pick a spot.
Simply, you click the Add an Image link, select the files from your computer, and you can select individually or by holding the Shift key down, multiple. On a Mac, if you want to just select a couple of individual ones, it's the Command key. On a Windows machine, it's, I believe, the Control button.
Right.
Hold that down, and you can, in this case, I would be selecting those 3 images to upload.
Right.
Click Open, and it goes through the process of uploading the files. I'll go ahead and upload these because I can always delete them.
Okay. It shows them one by one.
Show what the next step looks like.
So we now have 7 things in that gallery.
Right. I hit Save All Changes in this case because I've added things to it. Once you're on the Gallery tab, you'll see the individual images.
Mm-hmm.
Or in this case, 3 of the things are documents.
Right.
They actually won't be part of the slideshow.
Right.
Down here where it says Gallery Settings,
Mm-hmm.
we want link thumbnails to image file.
Okay.
We can sort by menu order, by title, by name, or some random sort, so it's not always the same. If you want to set a menu order, you can come up here and put numbers in, and that's the order that they will appear.
Okay.
Since right now I've got 4, I'm going to tell it I want the gallery in 2 columns. And it gives me this little blue screen here. And this will show little thumbnails of all of the images in the gallery.
Okay.
Now, once I hit Update, if we go to the page and you click on one of the images in the gallery, it will walk you through, it will allow you to see the overlay of those images, and then it will walk through a slideshow of the full-size images as opposed to a slideshow of the nice little thumbnails.
Okay. Why don't you view the page on the separate tab and show that?
It won't let me view the page until I've saved it. There's the little thumbnails. And here's my overlay slideshow. Show full size. You can go previous or next to manually move it. Click the start button. And it will automatically every 2.5 seconds is what it's set to right now. You can adjust that. That seems a little fast. I'll change it to probably 3.5 seconds. That seems to be more of a standard time.
At this end, because of the delay in the transmission, I'm just seeing the one image. Oh, there. Now I see more.
Okay. Yeah, because it's flipping through awful fast on my end. By the time you start catching up, it's back to the same image that you're probably on.
Yeah. Okay. So that really looks like it's built into WordPress once the plugin's installed.
It is. The plugin is called Lightbox Plus, and it's built in, and it uses the standard WordPress gallery to create that.
Okay.
Get rid of that. And I noticed this image for some reason is very large. I see. We're using a large one and we tried to shrink it down. Okay.
We did that as a test.
Yeah, when we looked at that, you notice the image for some reason was coming to still full size. I think that's because it's got the caption underneath it. It doesn't. WordPress's captions don't always play right, play nice with things. So it's not allowing it to resize down to the smaller, allowing you to force it down to a smaller size.
Okay.
But I can go ahead and tweak that and send you instructions on how to make sure it's entered so it doesn't come up like this again.
So if we want to have some individual images like Maria there on the page and not be part of the slideshow farther down, how would we do that?
You can't. Not with what is currently set up. That was why one of the questions I asked. If you want an image to be in the page but not be part of the slideshow,
right,
then we need to get a different slideshow program installed.
Okay.
And those range anywhere from finding a simple plugin that would require you to bring images in a slightly different way to a full-blown slideshow application install, which has licensing fees attached to it.
Right. The one I'm used to is NextGen.
Right. That's the one that I was talking about. It NextGen usually requires you to upload the images, or prefers you to upload the images through their interface,
right,
as opposed just through the standard.
That's right. Yeah, you go to
their page.
You go to their
but
place.
We can install the NextGen gallery. That's fine. You are a nonprofit, so it is free and usable for personal or nonprofit use.
Okay.
It's just commercial sites that we have to be careful on because while the plugin is free, the rotator piece, the little piece of JavaScript that causes the slideshow to actually rotate, actually needs to be licensed by commercial entities.
Okay.
So it's
Understand. Can you do both Next Gen and Lightbox in the same installation?
Yes, yes, we can. They will play. They will play together.
That would be nice. Then we'd have a choice.
Right. Okay. I will write that down to install Next Gen. And you've worked with Next Gen before, so.
I have a little, yeah. So I know how to do a basic display. I haven't tried all of its options.
The drawback with Next Gen is you pick. There's some good things with it when you put the Next Gen slideshow in a page, and if you've got 50 images, you don't see all 50 images as thumbnails,
Right.
like you would with the current setup.
Right.
Listed up there, you can just see the slideshow piece. The drawback is with Next Gen, you're stuck with one size. This is the size your slideshow is going to be, and this is the size every slideshow is.
I understand.
Which normally isn't a problem because your pages are only so big, so you only want, you're kind of limited on how big the slideshow is going to be anyway.
Right.
So, yeah, I will get that installed for you. This is the real cool thing right now about adding a YouTube video. If you notice, thanks to that plugin that I just installed, we've got a new set of buttons here.
Oh.
The one we want to pay attention to is YouTube.
Okay. What was
We
that?
click this.
What was that plugin called?
It's Viper Video Tags.
Okay.
After you've uploaded the video to YouTube and you get the share address, you'll click on the YouTube and mouse over the YouTube button. It says embed a video from YouTube, and then you just paste the share address right there. It'll be in that exact same type of format.
Okay.
So if you've copied, when you're on YouTube, they will give you a couple of options for sharing the video. One of them looks like this. One of them has the word embed and a bunch of other stuff on it.
Right.
Oftentimes, people will grab that one first, and it won't be the right one. Dimensions you can adjust, but I would pretty much leave these alone because this is set per what YouTube traditionally sets and runs the videos at.
Okay.
And then you just click OK, and it will give you a line of code that sits there, and when you actually see the page, you will see the YouTube video sitting there ready and waiting for you to hit play to be able to see online.
Let's go ahead and demonstrate this. If you do another tab and go to the YouTube site, you can search for Rotary Conference 2011. I think you'll find our video there. Why don't you add 5100 on the search? Instead of Rotary Conference, make it District Conference. There we go. No, that's not right.
Does it say here is sent in 2010?
No,
No.
that was last year's. Huh. Add Seaside in the search.